I use lengths of PVC pipe with a bit of a branch, a V branch, to support the plants. Tree branches, fruit tree branches. And if it's on a fruit tree, I cover the trunk of the tree with plastic, and then I will put dish soap on these so the raccoons, possums, skunks don't climb. But the raccoons and possums, they get up so far. I do it about 1.5 feet from the bottom, so they start to climb. They hit the soap, and then they slide back down. And you have to replace the soap. It depends on if it rains, which it never does rain in Southern California, or if I water it off, or it's been there too long and it isn't slippery anymore, then I just reapply a tiny bit of dish soap. And another piece of PVC and my Y branch. Would you believe that I just bought these potatoes less than a month ago? Maybe a couple of weeks ago. Oh, maybe a month ago. And look how they're sprouted and shriveled and everything else and well rooted. So I'm just going to add them to the potato, whatever you want to call this thing. Okay, I dug it out to where the compost is. I'm just going to set them on top. But look at how it's breaking down so nicely. And it's warm in there. One more to go. They're not very deep, but they're growing in grass and leaves, so they don't have to make much of an effort to break the surface. So this is what, the 13th of September for my diary. We'll see if we get any potatoes at all. At least I'm building the permaculture bed. That's the main thing. Now here's that kohlrabi that I never got to eat. The chickens have been plucking on it to the point that now it's given up. But I did find out that it will put out roots along its stem. So if I can get this thing to cut, I'll see if the chickens would like the innards. It's almost impossible to cut through. At least with my poor arthritic little hands. So I just shaved some of it off. Let's see. Ginger? Ginger! Come on. Come on. You want to try that? Anybody want to try that? Mom, what are you giving me? That looks weird. I don't want to eat that. Try the middle of it. If you stare at it long enough, do you think it would mince itself up for you? Oh, here comes Honey. No, here comes Boo. That's Honey. That's Boo. Their combs are different. And there's Sissy, little bitty Sissy. Okay, nobody wants it. It'll be all hollowed out when I come out later. September 13th. I'm going to replant some of these Chinese cabbage before it's too late. Awfully crowded. I emptied 2 cells and transplanted 20 little seedlings. Maybe half of them will make it. Well, the Swiss chard is getting powdery mildew. Who knows what those are. And they've all been cabbage looper eaten. Volunteer tomato, cherry tomato. I'm just going to let the girls in. Let them clean this whole thing up. And here she is. Ginger, look. Do you want that? Well, you used to like it. No, it's not good enough for you? Fine. Look, 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 look. I know you got in trouble before for getting in here. You want those? I know you're just so hungry. You're eating everything in sight. No, I didn't put down any figs. Well, hopefully they'll clean this out for me. Well, I just found a pile of slugs. Let's see if Epsom salts will do anything to them. I know table salt does it. Oh yeah, they're moving, so apparently it's doing something. There'll be, what, 8 less slugs in my yard. Flutterfly! Flutter by! These are the Jerusalem artichokes that I didn't get out of this bed. And they came up. Apparently, obviously, I left 2 chokes in the ground. And they're blooming. They're not very tall. They're only maybe 5 feet tall. And there's one coming up over there, which I never got them dug. Then I have a few in the front. And who do we have here? Speedy Walker's back? Well, Speedy Walker must be a resident then, because I don't see a backpack. A neighbor, a neighbor.